What's up, everybody? How are you? Welcome to Be Encouraged. It's time again, but this is a new time. It's right. It's a new time. It's 11 a.m. is the new time for Be Encouraged in the morning. Somehow 10:30 doesn't quite work right. I go walking in the morning, and then sometimes I have to go to the doctor. I usually always try and schedule my doctor's appointments for around 8:30. So that runs into the 10:30, though, depending on how long it takes for getting blood draws or whatever it is. And that's what I had to do this morning. So I just decided 11 o'clock. We're going to do Be Encouraged from now on at 11 o'clock. That'll give me plenty of time to get up, get breakfast, get pills, whatever needs to be done, and get ready for my day. So that's what we're going to be doing today. A little Be Encouraged. Join us. Good morning, everybody. It's time for the Be Encouraged program produced by More Joy. Yeah. And good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, beautiful day today. It's a little overcast here in Burke, Virginia. Northern Virginia area is overcast, but it's going to be humid today, pretty bad. But I don't know. I was driving this morning, had to go get some blood work done. As you can see, I can probably take that off. Fred Schwery, how are you feeling, my friend Fred? I hope you're feeling well. I hope that you are doing better than you were the other day. One of these days, Tori, you'll get a More Joy shirt. In fact, I'm looking into it right now, and I've got to make a couple calls today, and I might get that done here today. Not shirts made, but get at least the process rolling this morning. What do you think of that? Anyway, so and I'll be able to get those out to people. I want to be able to give them away, but I'll probably ask for I don't know, $5, $10, something like that. $10 is probably a good price. It pretty much covers the cost of everything. Anyway, Fredo, talk to me, my friend. How are you feeling today, my good buddy? I hope you are doing well. It would be my joy to hear that you are doing well. And Tora tells us we have an awesome guest tomorrow. Tora, who's it going to be? She's an ER nurse, ICU nurse, or ER nurse? Tora, I'm not sure because you said ICU yesterday. That's totally different place than the ER. Anywho, because the ICU is better. I'm glad, Fred. Is your fever down? Is your fever over? I hope so. Fred says better. If you'd like to join us when you come in and sign into the Be Encouraged program or any other program you can watch here from the More Joy Media Studios, you can see us on Nova Nation, the restaurant edition, which is on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Monday night, 7 p.m., Nova Nation, the original, the groundbreaker, the whatever you want to call it. And so you can join us 7 o'clock for restaurant news, bar and entertainment information and news and what's going on. I'm glad your fever's down, Fred, buddy. You need to go get that test, though. I hope you had a chance to get that test. Anyway, so that's the first thing, and then on the same night, you can watch Trivia Extravaganza, which I'm going to be hosting because Bill BK is going to take a break in August. He'll have it this week, of course. And maybe, I think next week is next Monday, also in July. I believe it is. So he'll be doing the Trivia Extravaganza this coming Monday. next Monday. And then I'll be taking over for the month while he is going to be taking a little bit of a break to be with as much time with his little girl before she goes off to college. She'll be close though, Bill. So, I've got to say to BK is, buddy, you can just hop down there anytime you need a fix and see your little sweet girl. It doesn't even take 45 minutes if you drive fast. I didn't know that though. So anyway, then after Trivia Extravaganza on Monday nights, on coming soon, I believe on Tuesday nights, we're going to have a new program that's all about health, wellness, and diet with one expert. She's my personal dietitian. Yes, I shouldn't say that. It's not a very good advertisement right now. I'm not listening to her, actually. I should be listening more carefully. Linda Gavrilov is going to be with us. She is a certified, all those initials behind her name, nutrition, diet, everything there is to know about how the body nutrients itself. Anyway, so we'll be doing that on Tuesdays starting pretty soon. Every single morning, though, on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and now at 11 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. is Be Encouraged program. You can watch right where you're watching right now. And then when we're talking about shows, on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. is our brand new. Last night was the first show. It's a brand new Nova Nation Love Hacks. And my friend Bill Riley and I are the love hacks. We are hacks when it comes to love. No question. At least we are, compared to Lisa Marie, who is our resident expert in Nova Nation. And she is also one of the co-hosts of the Nova Nation Restaurant Show. Me and Billy and her. What's up? And there's Billy Riley right there. What up, O? I don't know what O means. Oh, homie. What's up with you, homie? So I was talking about our slate we got there, Bill K. Riley. I know it's not K, but Billy. She is the bomb. Vote for her today. You guys, you got to vote for her. You got to vote for her. She's just such an awesome person. I just actually put her voting I shared her page to Billy Riley's page, and I've shared her page to my page, and then also to the guys and gals with living in Burke with helicopters, which is a great group. I'm going to have. I know Billy, we're going to have them on the show because that's a dynamite group. Will Melton and those guys, they are a laugh riot. That group, if you want to be a part of a group that's just fun and kind of over the top as far as, a little bit risque and all that kind of fun, just fun sarcasm, all that stuff, then that's the group to be in. And they're right here local in Burke. So Living in Burke with Helicopters, I recommend it highly. It's a lot of fun. And so hopefully we'll have them on, and maybe we'll even produce a show called Living in Burke with Helicopters. That would be even more fun, I think. So maybe we can produce one of those shows under the Nova Nation moniker. We'll see. Billy and I'll have to talk about that. So that's what it is. So every weekday, and then Wednesdays we have this awesome new show which went off last night perfectly. I thought it sounded really great. We get every single show we have. There's a tweak or two we can make, and we already discussed that. And we're ready to do that for next week, and it'll make the show even better. And every day it's going to be better and better and better and better. Get on board in the early stages so you can say, I remember when. That'll be a good time. We'll have a good time doing that. And then right now, nothing on Thursdays. But Fridays, we have the LMB show, which is on at 8 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock is going to be, it's the LMB show with friends. The beginning is just the LMB show with me and Bill and maybe a friend. But LMB show with friends will be the LMB show with several different people to commentary. We have commentary from our regulars, and that will be a lot of fun. It always is a lot of fun. We've been doing that for many years. Well, and Tura, supposedly I need to talk to him because he's got a bunch of ideas in his head. So and that's what I do though, Tura, for a living. I will. Yes, you will. We will talk about it offline. I'm going to take off this thing where they drew my blood today. Oh, blood. Ah! That's all done. And what are we going to talk about this morning? What do we want to talk about this morning? I want to talk about how awesome Billy Riley is. That's one thing. And that's enough. That was enough right there. We did it. We want to talk about voting for Miss Lisa Marie. She's local, folks. Let's put a local person in the thing, okay? Brian Bishop. What do we want to talk about Brian Bishop for? He's the man, huh? I didn't see Brian Bishop make a comment. We have several people saying hello. Barry King, Kerry Crawford, Steve Day. Steve Day says he's hooked on our Wednesday night show. So that's good stuff. Billy Riley hasn't liked or shared yet. Billy Riley, you know better. People are watching us on More Joy Media, More Joy Radio, Be Encouraged, and the Lee M. Bailey Facebook page. That's where people are watching all over the DMV and the world, maybe. You never can tell. Be encouraged. So what else do I want to say to you guys to encourage you today? Some of the most encouraging. Oh, I got something here for you. If you like or comment, I might send you one of these today. What do you think? You want one of these? I got a bunch of them. See? Yes, sir. Might want to send you one of those. I heard no scandal. I don't know anything about a scandal, and this is a be encouraged, so we don't like scandals. But I definitely want to talk about it. I heard about it. I have no idea what's going on, but I've heard a lot of internet trash going on, and that's not what this show's all about. This show's about fun. You see my fun monkey back there? There he is. He's cool. He's listening to the show right now. As a matter of fact. I will send you one of these. I'll send you one of these. Okay? No problem, buddy. I'm serious. Tura, I will send you. I'll give you one of these next time I see you. Yeah, anybody who's watching and liking and sharing. Oh, but Tura, I'm sorry. You liked and shared. You liked before. So before I offered this. So you don't qualify. Sorry. Yeah, so that's how that works. So, if you have an encouraging word, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Where are we at here? Let me see something. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've shown this to anybody. Most of you guys who watch the Be Encouraged program know about BK Blaster and Lee Boom Boom Bailey. Well, look at this old picture. Wow. Look at that. Born to rock. Look at us. Billy, what do you think of that, buddy? Hi, Cheryl. How are you, dear? Good morning to you. I wish you lived closer, Cheryl. I'd love to hook up and say hello. It'd be a lot of fun. How about this, Tura? What do you think of that, buddy? Our own magazine cover. Remember when I used to do that at King's Dominion? I know. I'm not going to kid around and say this really is a magazine cover because it's not. Hey, but there's money there too. See, Tura? BK's got a handful of it right there. That's what we've always done. We've always had that kind of cash laying around. So that's what that's what we should do. All right. Well, let me see. I'm looking around here. Is there anything else I'm going to show you guys this fine morning on encouraging day? Here's a couple encouraging words. These are things that people said about their dads. How about that? We'll do that. This was given to me one time. I don't think anybody said any of these things about me, but maybe. I don't want to, I really don't want to toot my own horn. Ah! But that's what dads do, right? This one is Lily Tomlin said this. American actress and comedian. She said, he always said, babe, pay your own way. Don't owe anybody anything. And that's the way I've lived. All right, Lily Tomlin. Nice. Let's see. I'm going to find some that people know the name. So Wynton Marsalis said, how would I describe my father? Cool. He's cool. He's learned and he knows a lot of stuff. That'd be nice. I'd like to be described as cool. Cool. Robin Williams, who's gone away from us, and I'm sure, but he said, it's a wonderful feeling when your father becomes not a god, but a man to you. When he comes down from the mountain and you see he's this man with weaknesses, and you love him as the whole being, not as a figurehead. Okay, that's good. That's the same for me. That was the same for me for my dad, except for it came in the place of that. I was at a softball game. He was with his softball team, and I was a little bit older. In fact, I had filled in at first base for him because they were short a man. And it was not a league where you had to have a certain age or anything. It's just those guys were all in their probably 40s at the time, because I was about 18. Anyway, so yeah, we're all standing around after the game, and they had a cooler of beer. I was not offered one, but they're sitting around shooting the poop, and my dad starts saying some stuff, and he's like, holy effing. And I was like, whoa, what was that? I never heard my dad talk like that before, but he's a regular guy, So, all right. Louis Scaglio. To this day, I cannot see a bright daffodil, a proud gladiola, or a smooth eggplant without thinking of Papa. Like his plants and trees, I grew up as a part of his garden. That's cool. And then Mark Twain said about his father, when I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant, I could hardly stand to have the old man around. When he was 14, right? But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much he had learned in 7 years. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because I'm to my kids, I think I am kind of ignorant right now. But one of these days, they're going to go, hey, you might have been right about this. All right, so let's see here. Oh, Patty Davis. Now that's about her dad, because Patty Davis was, I believe that's daughter of Ronald Reagan. So let's see what she said about her dad. When I think of my father, the memories that bubble to the surface are not of policy or politics. They are of the man who opened a child's imagination, who taught her to be a good horsewoman and to always get back on when I fell off. Cool. I always thought Ronald Reagan was a pretty nice guy. I don't know, we don't talk politics on this show, but he always seemed like a nice man. All right, so let's see here. I do not love him because he is good, but because he is my little child. It's a Hindu poet. I don't know what the hell that means. If you're talking about your father, it's kind of weird. That's okay. Here's Socrates. Socrates, of course, ladies and gentlemen. I know how to say his name. Children today are tyrants. Y'all, this was in 470 BC. Children today are tyrants. They contradict their parents, gobble their food, and tyrannize their teachers. That's Socrates, from 470 to 399 BC is when he lived. And he's describing children in those times. Hey, parents out there who think something's wrong with my kid, he's just so belligerent. Well, children today are tyrants. They contradict their parents, they gobble their food, and they tyrannize their teachers. Thank you, Mr. Socrates. Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that a crazy quote? Harry S. Truman, about his father, he said, I have found the best way to give advice to your children, or this is about him, I guess. I have found the best way to give advice to your children is to find out what they want and then advise them to do it. It's a pretty good idea. And I got one more for you guys. I know you guys are sitting there going, Bailey, that's enough. Theodore Roosevelt said, I can do one of two things. I can be president of the United States, or I can control Alice. I cannot possibly do both. Alice was his daughter, of course. Well, I'm assuming. But you know what happens when you assume, Mr. Hand? Okay. Don't you love those kind of references? I do. I enjoy those references a lot. So Cheryl says good morning, and then that's all she said. She didn't say anything more about, oh, I like your beard, Lee, or, ooh, those headphones are cool, or I love your Morejoy shirt, I want one. No, Cheryl didn't say any of that. She just said good morning, which is great. I like that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So Tura Arsala, you're such a good guy. You should have a contest, Lee, as to who would win for most likes on your show. Yeah, the problem is, Tura, you can only do one like. You can only put one like. And as far as comments on my show are concerned, you win hands down. In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to say that, you know what? Cheryl only made one comment today, Tura. She's the winner. Learn, boy, learn. Just kidding. Just kidding, folks. Here's my friend Carrie Crawford. Why won't it let you comment, young lady? You better be able to comment. You're my favorite. You want to come be on the show, Carrie? That I'd love. Why won't it let you comment? I don't understand that. That's very strange, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Carrie, go to my Facebook, Lee M. Bailey, and see if you can comment there. Or try the other ones as well. Can it let you like? You already did that. Yeah, you did that, Carrie. I don't get it. Hey, Billy Knoll, there's BK Blaster, ladies and gentlemen. Tuning in. There's Cheryl Bailey with her LOL. Laugh out loud, folks. That's what's the best thing you can do for your life. Tour, I thought you were going to go for the best commenter, which means like only one or two comments. We should do a virtual karaoke on your show sometime. I'd hate to make you look bad, Tora. I really would, buddy. Don't worry. So anyway, Steve Day, thanks for tuning in today. By the way, I just want to say hi because he is hooked to he says he's hooked to the Wednesday show. Maybe he's hooked to all of our More Joy Media shows. Steve, please share with everybody. Tell them if you really like the shows, tell them how much you like the shows. Today was a good day. Okay, that was an odd looking thing right there. We're almost done. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. You're awesome. Cheryl. That's what we'll call her. Cheryl. So when she calls in from now on, we'll say, hey, Cheryl. What's up, Cheryl? I don't know where that's from. I'm going to have to find out where because that's the proper spelling, but that pronunciation is from somewhere in this country. And I don't know. I'll have to figure out which one. I need to go back to my phonetics book and see. There she is. See? You're there. Well, you can't see the comments, I don't think, there, Carrie. I'm sorry. On your phone, you can't see the comments. But you can comment because you just did. It says, on my phone, I see the messenger messages, but not comments online. Yeah, I don't know why you can't see comments on your phone. It's an odd thing. I will have to make that as one of my calls today to StreamYard. And but they're always talking about using your computer, but you can watch. Don't put a U in my name. I didn't put a U in your name. I'm just talking like a certain part of the country, and they say, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Come here, Cheryl. So that's how that works. I know you're not on your computer, Miss Sweet Carrie. Miss Sweet Carrie. That's who she is, ladies and gentlemen. She's a sweetie. I know you're not on your computer. That's why you can't see the comments. Like when we do the show, both Lisa and Billy do it from their phones, and they can't see the comments either. I have to read the comments to them. So, that's how that goes. Joe. We are winding down to the end of the program this morning. It's just me been jibber jabbering and talking to people. Read some of my dad comments here. I want one more. I like these. I'm addicted to this kind of nice little sayings. Charles Montague. Does anybody know who Imogene Fay was? She's a writer, right? A man finds out what is meant by a spitting image when he tries to feed cereal to his infant. All right, smarty. I don't know how smart you think she is. Yes, one of these days we'll have to have. I was just reading Tora with another comment. And yeah, he said that he can't wait for the sports show. We're definitely going to have a sports show. But I don't know. We may not talk about the Warriors. Just kidding. I don't know what they're going to say. The first handshake in life is the greatest of all. The clasp of an infant's fist around a parent's finger. That's Mark Belter. And how can one say no to a child? How can one be anything but a slave to one's own flesh and blood? Henry Miller. How can one be? Well, then that's weird. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheryl Bailey just said she's on her phone and she says she can see the comments. Carrie, are you on? Cheryl, what kind of phone are you on? Is the first question I want to ask. And then, Carrie, what kind of phone are you on? She was on her computer and she couldn't see the messages. Weird. All right. Well, I'm gonna. What does ROFL mean? Something right out loud. I know the F means. I forget. Roaring out loud. Is that what it is? Anyway, Cheryl, thank you for commenting. You are a superstar. You're a lot of fun. I appreciate that more than you know. Rolling on the floor laughing. Billy Riley is rolling. Why are you rolling on the floor laughing? Oh, golly. All right. I'd crack him up, y'all. I'd crack him up. Billy Riley. You can't see comments, can you? Oh, rolling on the floor laughing. That's what it means. I thought you were, Billy. Oh, man, I'm a goof. Yes, thank you, Cheryl. I'm sorry. I was being... Rolling on floor laughing. You don't put the T in there, idiot. That's what he called me. Those of you who don't have comments. Billy just called me an idiot. That's not very nice. It's not very nice, Billy. Not very nice. I'm going to start getting all your friends to chime in and give me the words they call you. I will. No doubt about it. It is time for us to wrap it up, though, folks. I appreciate you tuning in. This has been a fun morning. Been a fun morning with all the comments. Lots of people watching. I appreciate that also. You guys are the best. Send me a little message if you would be so kind. And if you like the show, have a watch party later. You are my biggest fan, Tora. There's no question about that. There's no question. You always like and share all my shows. I know. Appreciate you. That's a clap for Tora. Good for you, Tora. You're awesome. I appreciate you. People, thanks for watching Be Encouraged. The 11 o'clock edition. That's the new edition. There's no 10:30 anymore. It's going to be 11 o'clock. 11. And then I get to go have lunch. I've been getting up and walking every morning. Anybody who wants to come to Burke and find me, we'll go walking together. How does that sound? That sound like a lot of fun? I'm glad. Peace. I love y'all. Peace. You guys are the greatest. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, hey, some more likes and stuff. Cool. Cheryl Bailey loves the show, as does Tura Arsala. Tura's probably going to be a little upset somebody else loved. Billy Riley, Lisa Marie, Bill Knowles, Barry King, Carrie Crawford, Steve Day. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you. And Cheryl Bailey is having a good old time laughing at my show or laughing at me. One or the other. Doesn't matter. Peace. We'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. We'll see you today later at 4:30. We'll have a good time. Okay, that's the end of the Be Encouraged, but don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very important. That's her. You need to vote for her, okay? Now it's the end.